As you can clearly see, the odds are against us, and the situation is grim.
Isn't that line from Star Trek?
Focus! I don't need to remind you what's at stake here. So, does everyone understand the plan?
It was sort of complex. Can we go over it again?
These schedules are always complex. Why is that?
Seriously? Oh, fine. From the top then. White, you're covering the next Veterans in Blue story along with Copeland. New, you have a media engagement, which is going to have you going here, here, and here. Smith, you'll be covering the next
Hey, I thought I was the Batmobile.
Put that down! As I was saying, Smith, you have
so Captain America then. Well, I guess
Layman! As I was saying, Smith, where's Smith?
I'm right here.
How are we all standing at a small table with only 4 sides?
No, your piece. There was a cracker right here. Layman! Hello, Team Dice. Welcome to the May edition of News Ab Alto. I'm Technical Sergeant Nicholas Filip.
And I'm Airman First Class Drake Layman. Well, another month down, and Dice has so much to show for it. So let's dive right in, shall we?
We shall. First up, deployment news. It's been a busy month with all the comings and goings and stayings. Somber yet proud friends and family gathered to give the 40th Airlift Squadron a proper send-off earlier this month. The 40th deployed to Afghanistan to continue providing combat delivery and airlift capabilities for U.S. and coalition forces in the region. This in turn allowed their brothers and sisters in the 39th Airlift Squadron to come home after a 4-month-long rotation. While deployed, the 39th supported U.S. Special Operations conventional missions in Afghanistan. They flew more than 250 combat sorties, logged more than 12,000 flight hours, moved over 8.5 million pounds of cargo, and transported 15,000 passengers throughout their area of responsibility. As you can imagine, friends and family were very happy to have their loved ones home once again.
And while the airlift component of Team Dias was coming and going this month, the bomber component was moving and shaking. Last January, Dias deployed more than 300 airmen to support the 9th Bomb Squadron's deployment to Andersen Air Force Base in Guam. From there, they've been flying sorties in support of the Continuous Bomber Presence mission, which not only deters United States aggressors, but assures our allies that we're committed to their security. And while our warrior airmen of the 9th are projecting American air power and working with our allies in the Pacific Command, they're also reminding their host wing, the 36th at Andersen Air Force Base, just how awesome they truly are.
Bats in the tower! Bats in the tower. I don't Oh, that's pretty funny, yeah. That actually reminds me of a time when I was deployed to Osan Air Base, South Korea with the 354th Fighter Squadron back in my aircrew flight equipment days. I can see it just like it was yesterday.
Wait, is this a war story?
Not one per se.
Well, no offense, Sergeant Philip, but your stories kind of suck, or at least how you tell them does.
Moving on. Dice Airmen brought home some trophies this month. 6 individuals were recognized as top performers in their career fields by Air Force Global Strike Command for the year 2016. From the 7th Maintenance Group, Senior Airman Jacob Wood earned Maintenance Professional of the Year. Senior Airman Tiffany Burden earned Maintenance Support Professional of the Year, and Senior Airman Stephen Hand earned Aircraft Mechanic of the Year. From the 7th Comptroller Squadron, Mr. Benjamin Forrest earned Financial Manager of the Year, and Miss Loretta Starkey earned Resource Advisor of the Year. A huge congratulations to all of our Team Dice winners.
And a big hand for Stephen Hand, am I right?
It's a pun. In other news, we've been talking about this year's Enlisted Dining Out, which is happening next Thursday. If you haven't watched our 4-part video series, you should. We worked really hard on it. The EDO is at the Abilene Civic Center. Cocktails start at 6 and the ceremony at 6:30. I hope to see you there.
And another event happening next week, and one I'm not truly happy about. A farewell dinner for our esteemed Wing Commander, Colonel David Benson, and his beautiful family. Now, I can only speak for myself, but Colonel Benson is one of the finest leaders I've had the honor of working with.
Now, you speak for me as well.
Everyone's encouraged to join us for this farewell event next Friday at 6 o'clock at the Army Reserve Center. There's an RSVP link floating around out there. Shoot us an email at 7bwpa@us.af.mil. If you need one, well, you have until Thursday to RSVP.
We also had to say goodbye to Colonel Michael Miller, the 7th Bomb Wing Vice Commander. I truly enjoyed my time working with Colonel Miller. He's not only a fine officer, but has a rather avuncular manner about him, a trait that serves him well as a leader and mentor. Hope to see you around the force, sir.
Too many goodbyes for this old heart to handle. Seriously, I don't think I can handle another person leaving.
Well...
Wait. No, I feel bad about making fun of your war stories.
Yeah, sorry. This news Ab Alto will be my final entry as a broadcaster of the 7th Bomb Wing. Being a part of Team Dias, it has been the best of times, and there have been difficult times. I've seen things and learned things that have humbled me as a man, challenged my heart and my mind, and I've had the opportunity to work with the finest men and women in the Air Force. My team, my airmen, you've made this an incredible assignment. And as I move on to other things, I leave a part of myself here at Dias.
No. Which part, your heart?
No, my chicken nose from the CFC video we did early last year.
Oh, okay. Well, last few tidbits before we close this episode. Your Dias Theater movie forecast for the month of June includes such highlights as The Great Wall, legendary American film, Forrest Gump, Beauty and the Beast, Logan, Anchorman, a personal favorite for some reason, and Kong Skull Island. Also, keep an eye open for those new kid-friendly Thursday afternoon movies. Not every Thursday, mind you.
An excellent suggestion. Might I also suggest having a fun and safe Memorial Day weekend? In case you didn't get the memo, Team Dias' 4-day weekend runs this Saturday through Tuesday. So get out, spend time with your family and friends, and think of those servicemen and women who've made the ultimate sacrifice for our country.
There will be a Memorial Day tribute at the Texas State Veterans Cemetery Monday at 11. We'll be on hand to cover the event for those who are unable to attend.
Well, that's our show. It's been fun. Some might say too much fun.
Well, have a great month of June, Team Dias, and as always, we'll see you again next time.
Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. All our latest stories can be found on dias.af.mil.